things we have over our commercial break. Welcome back to Bella Unwind with me, Daphne Eiking. Yes, we're diving into our main topic for today. We're talking about ionized alkaline water for stronger bones. And with me, we've got Janice Yap, who's the General Manager of AO Water, as well as nutrition consultant Casey Chia joining us on set. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Now, I understand that we were teasing earlier on in the program that ionized alkaline water, not to be mistaken, mind you, for battery water that you get inside the car, is actually good to prevent or to reduce osteoporosis, especially in women. I normally hear that, you know, drink a lot of milk, it has a lot of calcium, milk is very good for your bones. So I think first and foremost, can you perhaps elaborate a little bit more on this, about the usage of using alkaline water to build stronger bones? Casey.
Okay. Firstly, it's good to understand about bone. Actually, we, for example, building a house.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to have some sand.
Yep.
Yes, we also need to have some cement.
That's right.
To make it together. Of course, we need to add some water as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's say if we have a high grade of cement, sand, and water, our bone will become strong. This is
okay.
Yes.
So that analogy. So
Yes.
what do we need for stronger bones?
Okay. So today's topic, we talk about osteoporosis. So it's good to understand about osteoporosis. Okay. Osteoporosis is we talk about bone density.
Okay.
Yeah, it's how solid or how strong, what's the density
bones are, yeah.
the bones are. So our bone density peak will be at age 25. Yeah. So
okay.
This will be, yeah.
That was like 10 years ago for me, all right?
Yes. In general, will be from since 33 years, 35, then you start to loss at average will be 1% per annum.
And we can't help it. This is just the fact of the matter.
Yeah, yes and no.
Yes and no, okay.
Yeah, yes and no. Let's say if our body is too acidic, it will speed up the whole process.
Oh.
Yes, let's say if including, let's say, for example, we consume too much coffee. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, too much, especially like beer as well.
More of caffeine, is it? Is that what you're
yes,
saying?
more on caffeine, beer, even like smoking. Yeah,
all the bad stuff then.
Yes, all the bad stuff. The lifestyle, it will be increase or improve or enhance or speed up the whole process.
I see.
Yes, actually we do prepare a slide for you as well. I can elaborate a bit more.
All right, let's take a look at the slides prepared by the team. Okay, so this is, we're talking about the bone density earlier on, you were saying about it, right? Okay.
Okay, can I show the next slide?
Let's go for the next slide.
Yeah, the next slide will be, you can see will be from a 30 years old bone versus a 70 years old bone.
All right.
Okay, so you can see will be the normal bone, matrix will be, this will be around about 30 years old.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. So then you saw there were two pictures earlier on. One was a little bit more dense. You can see it's more compact.
Yes.
And then the other one is slightly more holy, per se.
Yes, right.
So that's
more holy.
Okay.
Actually, it's good to understand this osteoporosis, how it happened here. I wanted to introduce two words. Osteoblast.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, my slide will after my slide.
Okay, we'll just try and figure that out in just a bit. But in the meantime, so we've got osteoblast and osteoclast. Okay.
Yes. Osteoblast will be start to build our bone.
All right.
Yeah. For example, when we are young, our osteoblast, this is the we call the bone remodeling.
Okay.
Okay. Osteoblast when we are young, we have more. I pick it appropriate more manpower. For example, will be 8% doing the osteoblast and 2% doing the osteoclast.
Okay. Osteoclast is taking out.
Taking out. Yeah, I mean our old bone need to be clean. Okay, the osteoblast will be start to build in more.
Okay, so that's on the left.
Yes, right.
All right.
So you can see from young, from baby, the bone will start to grow longer and stronger.
Okay.
Yeah, roughly up to age 25.
That's the optimum.
That's the optimum. So you can see on our
right side.
Right side.
Oh well. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So osteoblast will start. The manpower working on the osteoblast will be less. Okay. Then osteoclast will be more. That's why after roughly about age 35, we start to decline.
All right.
Our bone will start to lose a lot.
Okay.
Okay. So how to prevent from left to right. Okay, what we need to do is healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
What about healthy lifestyle will be taking more alkaline-based type of food, yeah, including drinks as well.
All right, so which leads me back to the first question, which is you were saying that milk is known to have lots of calcium, which is
Yes,
essential for growing healthy, strong bones.
Yes.
Now, talk us through about ionized alkaline water, which is seemed to be a better option. Is that true, Janice?
Yeah, ionized alkaline water with it can prevent the osteoporosis. One thing we must study, one of the factors can cause osteoporosis is due to the acidity built up in our body.
Okay.
So, in fact, our body, we do have the balancing mechanism to neutralize the acidity built up in the body.
All right.
It will use up a lot of alkaline minerals contains in our body to neutralize it. So that's why we advise, encourage to eat a lot of alkaline forming food or even alkali-based
And
water.
what would those be like for the food first? Let's take a look at the food.
Okay.
What sort of foods should we consume?
Most of the food also, when we consume most of the food or vegetables, as well as vegetables and fruits, will be more on alkaline base. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So more towards meats will be more acidic. Okay. Just now to mention will be balancing. Yeah.
Right.
Remodeling means, let's say if our body too acidic, our body tends to leak up some of the calcium from our bone to neutralize.
Oh, and that's why the bone gets even more easier on breakage or
Yes,
fractures and
right,
stuff like
yes.
that, I see.
Yes.
So we spoke about food. Now, this is the first time ever, honestly, that I've heard of ionized alkaline water to help basically neutralize all the acids in our body, which is harmful for our bones. So, do we have this already, or is our water naturally a little bit more alkaline? Or, God, my science has been left so long ago. That would be,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, basically, how can ionized alkaline water helps to prevent osteoporosis? Because water, H2O, right? After electrolysis process, it will separate to H plus hydrogen,
Correct.
and OH minus hydroxyl. So when these two elements are equal, the water are considered as neutral water. And most of the people, they are drinking neutral water at this moment.
The ones that we have from
Yes,
our
from the tap.
filter, the tap.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
But if the water go through the electrolysis process, if the hydroxyl is higher, that means the water is alkaline water. When the water contains, if let's say hydrogen is higher, that means the water is acidic water.
I
And
see.
ionized alkaline water basically is because in water actually contains alkaline minerals and acidic minerals.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
the alkaline minerals such as calcium, magnesium, potassium, and sodium,
right.
will remain in the water.
So let me get this straight. So basically, ionized alkaline water contains the good minerals.
Alkaline
right.
minerals.
If the neutral one basically has no minerals.
Yeah,
right?
contains mineral as well.
Oh,
for
contains.
neutral.
Okay. But-
Contain both of the alkaline minerals
Right.
and the acidic minerals. So that's why it's neutral.
Okay. Now, one question before we take a quick break here on Bella and Wine. Casey, perhaps you could just tell us this. Let's say, okay, so we've got this wonderful water that is ionized alkaline, and you're someone who doesn't take meat, for instance. You're a vegetarian, so you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Do you think is it bad then if you have too much alkaline in your body instead of trying to neutralize acid, because now you don't take caffeine, you don't take beer, you don't smoke, you just eat lots of healthy vegetables and fruits, and now you're drinking also ionized alkaline water. How does it work?
Yeah, it's good for our body as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah. Since most of when alkaline water have a lot of good mineral that we also need as well.
Okay.
Yes.
And our bodies are able to flush out the
Yes, right.
extra minerals in the
Yes,
body.
yes.
So drinking ionized alkaline water, despite the fact that you're maybe a vegetarian per se, is actually even good for you. Better.
Yes, right.
All right. Well, we're going to go for another quick break here on Bella and Wine, but do stay tuned because we'll be having more about this with our guests in just a bit. Snail, what have you here? Okay. Anyway, that was me trying to be a snail and trying to be Turbo at the same time. If you would like to get your goods on these merchandise of this movie, all you have to do is like us on our Bella NTV7 fan page. In the meantime, we are still with Janice as well as Casey, and I'm still a little bit mind-boggled with the idea that we have ionized alkaline water. So Janice is actually going to do a little quick demo with regards to this, and we actually have all these type of different drinking waters. We drink it without our knowledge. We just think that water is water. It's all,
Yes.
neutral in that sense where it's in its pH.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of people think that all kind of water are the same.
Yeah.
Okay, but in fact, the water can be classified into 3 types of nature.
Okay.
There's acidic, neutral, or iodized alkali water.
All right.
So how to see the differences in the water? I have to use this what we call pH tester to test the nature of the water. So when I drop this solution into the water, if that water appears to be yellowish, that means the pH is below 6. And if let's say it's green color, that means the pH is about 7.
All right.
And if let's say anything from blue to purple, the water is about we say the water is ionized alkali water.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Which is ideally good for our
Yes.
stronger bones. Okay, so for those of you who have just joined us, we are talking about ionized alkaline water used to help in building stronger bones. What Janice is doing here is a little demonstration with is this an acid? What
pH
indicator?
pH tester.
Yeah, pH tester. So this, you can see it's yellow, so it's a little bit more acidic. This is neutral,
Neutral.
and this is
Alkaline.
more alkaline.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we mentioned earlier, because acidic is one of the factors and cause osteoporosis. So how to prevent acidic build up in the body? So one of the ways is to drink ionized water.
All right.
And this is soft drinks. Actually, soft drink is very acidic in pH. The pH
The
is
one
about
that we
4 to
normally
5.
drink for energy after sports, we drink that particular.
Any kind of carbonated drink.
Oh, okay.
Very acidic in nature. Let's have a look what will happen. Let's say we just drink a little bit of these acidic drinks. You see, the acidic will remain the same.
Yeah.
But what about the neutral?
Oh,
Become acidic as well. But what about the alkali? The more we drink, sooner or later, it will become acidic as well.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. So if let's say we are using the water filtration system produce acidic water. This is acidic water.
Okay.
We couldn't change anything, right?
Yeah.
But what about the clean water we drink? The neutral water? It still remains the same. But if let's say we drink ionized alkali water, it helps to neutralize the acidity.
Oh.
The alkali. So this is what we say just now, to drink ionized alkali water is one of the way actually can help us to prevent the osteoporosis.
But it's not wrong per se if we're drinking neutralized or more acidic water, right, KC?
Yes.
It's not completely bad for you. Because now I'm freaking out because I'm going to actually have to go back home and figure out what sort of water do I have in my drinking system.
You can
know?
test by just using the pH tester.
Actually, this pH tester you can get in any aquarium shop.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
it's
going to be my
pretty-
next buy
yeah.
today.
Yes.
But like I said, if I find out that my drinking water is more acidic, should I change it or what should I
definitely
do?
would be advised to change to drink more alkaline water. Because since also this World Health Organization WHO
Yeah.
they do recommend for us to consume calcium by drinking water as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you've got other demonstrations to
Yes.
show us?
Maybe I'll show you another one is referring to the molecule cluster of water.
All right.
Because molecule cluster is very important also, so that whether the water we drink, whether can be absorbed by our body, so the molecule cluster plays a very important role.
Okay.
So there are 3 glasses of water here. This is tea leaf. Okay, normally we have to boil the water in order to
And again,
dissolve
at the
tea leaf.
same acidic,
water.
neutral, alkaline. Okay.
Yeah. And this demo basically just want to show to the audience about the molecule cluster of the water.
Now, what is
Okay.
a good sign?
If this, okay, there's no changes, right? Because it will take longer time to dissolve.
You
because
mean
of the
to
molecule
sink
cluster.
down, you mean, right?
Yes, not to
Okay.
sink down, but
molecule cluster.
to change. Can you see the difference?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
to
does it-
dissolve, you mean?
Yeah, to dissolve
okay.
it.
Okay.
Why
And this
does-
is not, and it's room temperature is slightly cold actually because the
Yeah.
studio is a bit cold.
Yeah.
I see.
Why it can change so fast? Because of the molecule cluster of this water is smaller. So the penetration the ability is stronger compared to other types of water. So by drinking ionized alkali water, basically it's easy to absorb by our body.
Right. So for all the foods that we're taking, like all the good stuff, if we're drinking it with ionized alkaline water, it's actually better because then all the vitamins and the good stuff get
Yes.
absorbed to the body.
Yes, you're
That's
right.
a cool thing. Now, I understand also that women are more prone to osteoporosis, I think I read somewhere that it's 1/3 out of 50 women get affected, as
That's
opposed to men, which is 1 out of 5%.
Correct. Yes.
In that sense.
Actually, it's due to their hormonal changes. So when they are menopause, their estrogen start to be reduced. So it also start to increase the speed of this osteoclast.
Oh,
Yes.
right. And it
So-
happens more frequently for women.
Yes, right. So within the 5 years menopause, within the 5 years, the bone density drop about 3 to 5% per annum.
So if I've been drinking milk to assist in my building stronger bones, because I've obviously been aware of how women are more prone to osteoporosis. Actually, maybe I should be drinking alkaline water instead. Or it doesn't mean that I have to let go of my milk altogether, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Janice, we've got another 2 more demos, I understand. I'm just going to let you come in, or do you want to just switch the water around? Let me just help you out with this.
Okay. And the water also can be different in
Okay.
terms of the what normally we say is the negative charge electron in the water. And most of the water actually they contain a positive charge electron. Normally we measure in milliwatts. Okay. So there are 3 types of water here. I said this ionized water actually contains of negative charge electron.
Okay.
How to prove it? I'm using this is iodine. Iodine is a kind of chemical with positive ion.
All right.
So when I drop this solution into the water, if the water is negative charge electron, it may have some changes.
So negative is no good, right? In this
Negative
case?
charge electron is better compared
it's
to
better?
positive charge.
Okay.
Just like normally we mentioned to the layman is negative ion.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've mixed in some iodine and it's gone.
Yes. Because of the positive ion may meet up with negative ion, it will neutralize it.
I
So
see,
we can
alright.
say drinking ionized water is also very good to prevent aging, because it helps to neutralize the positive ion, the free radical in our body.
Well, actually seeing this take place before my very own eyes, then, well, again, I don't know what's inside. Of course, everyone's a cynic. But Casey, you as a nutrition consultant, you vouch for this. Ionized alkaline water is definitely good for the body, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so it's there's so many goodness in it. It's just mind-boggling that we're not being made aware of this fact much earlier. Okay, we've got just 1 more set of glasses for you, Janice. Show us more wonders of the ionized alkaline water.
Yeah. Normally, a lot of people are aware, actually oil and water cannot be mixed together, right?
Yeah, just
Okay,
like some
let's
people
just
in my
show you
life.
some
All
things
right.
here. Ionized water is able to mix or emulsify with oil.
Yep. No good. Yep, not mixing.
Okay.
Well, 3 are not mixing per se, Janice.
Okay, you see, in terms of color,
All right.
these 2 are look more yellowish.
Correct.
And this color look more lighter. Okay, you see a lot of
Meaning
bubble
to
bubbles.
say that the oil has been absorbed by the alkaline.
Emulsify.
Oh, okay.
Oil and
Meaning-
water can emulsify
Oh,
together.
okay.
Okay. You can see from top, it's much easier
Oh,
to see the difference. You can
all
see
right.
this one has
I
already
think we're
mixed
just
together.
going to try and show it to cam 1. Let's just show it to this guy over here. I don't know if you can see it actually, but for the acidic water and the neutral water, it's a little bit more yellow. There's definitely, yeah, you can't really see it, but I just take my word for it. It says that it doesn't really
Can
mix.
see from here as well.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there you go.
When we study with longer time, you can see really water and the oil has really mixed together. Yeah.
Okay, so now that we know the goodness of this, what should we be doing? I mean, for homemakers, people, you know, on the go, and they've already bought like a very expensive drinking system. You were saying that you can just get one of those pH testers in
Yes.
an aquarium shop or something,
right.
test it first, and let's say, oh no, it's one of those that are a little bit more acidic. Is there anything we can do to, you know?
Of course, over here we do advise. Right now, our lifestyle is good to drink more alkaline water, ionized alkaline water.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, but then If is there any other option that we have, Janice?
No, actually, if let's say the consumer they are drinking neutral water, this is not harmful to our body. But if you can select the ionized water, it provides something extra.
All right.
Yes, yeah.
And if you'd like to have more details with regards to AO Water, where do they go to, Janice?
They can log into our website, www.aowater.com.my, to find more information.
Well, thank you so much. That was a very, very informative tip, something absolutely new to me in my 13 years of broadcasting. Thank you once again, Casey. Thank you, Janice. That's very alarming. I have to go to the aquarium shop right after the break, after my show's done. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, before we go for our quick break,